Hello everyone out there in YouTube land. This is Phoenix Draconis coming with you with another toy review video. As you can see on the screen, this is the Marvel Legends Retro Storm from the Uncanny X-Men. And when I first saw her posted on Big Bad Toy Store, I knew I had to get it, but I thought I was getting a 6-inch figure in a retro card back. I was sort of surprised when I realized that I didn't get that. But nonetheless, this is a good looking action figure. If not for the retro packaging, I love the artwork on this thing. This is so fucking awesome. And this is basically, this is the Storm that I was introduced to originally during the Dark Phoenix saga. And right there, she is my ideal Storm right there. Doesn't matter about, you know, the white costume or later on her punk costume and whatnot. This is my Storm right there. Of course, you know, I would love to see Halle Berry in this costume, but hey, that's a different story for a different time. Anyway, moving on. As you can tell, it's got this really great artwork, and the figure is just a static pose figure, as you can tell, right there. I mean, it is so awesome looking. You know, as you can tell, articulation's going to be very limited just based off of what we're seeing here. Probably the arms, the legs, possibly the head will be the only things that will move. No articulation in the elbows or in the knees, or probably even the feet. But it's still a good looking figure. So we're going to go ahead and turn this around, and we see the image of Storm as we saw in the front, but at the same time we also see a little bio. So if you want, you can go ahead and pause the video, or I can just read it to you. Now it does say, with the power of thunder and lightning to keep villains at bay, Storm battles all who stand in her way. It's a haiku. Alright, and then of course it says the same thing in different languages. I'm not going to go ahead and butcher those languages by trying to read that. But nonetheless, this is the figure as you see it here. And of course, very retro card backing. Probably about the same thickness as the original. And of course, you do see the old Kenner logo on there. So that's pretty awesome too. So that's all I got to say about the figure inside the box. Let's go ahead and open her up. And to loosely quote Optibotimus, let's see how cool she really is. Alright folks, there she is out of her plastic container, and not looking too bad. I'm really liking this figure, even though it isn't what I originally thought it would be. I'm really liking, you know, the paint apps are on a basically static body. I'm going to go ahead and try and zoom in on her just a bit. There we go. And as you can tell, there she is right there. Wow. And look at that. Look at the detail they have put on there. Now, granted, like I said before, this is a static figure. You know, there is no type of articulation save for the arms right here, as you can tell. And her legs right here, they only go so far out though. Now granted, at first when I saw this cut here along the boot line, I thought perhaps that was going to be some sort of rotation, but no, it is not. I think the legs were off of a different figure, possibly maybe Marvel Girl, or one of the other figures that basically have a boot, because this is where her boot line cuts. And as you can tell, they had painted that along with the circles that make up her costume. And of course, her head does turn left and right, but that is about it in terms of the articulation. And for those that didn't see it, there's left, there's right. And of course, you got this pliable cape here. But yeah, that there's not a whole hell of a lot. Now, of course, this figure may require a type of stand in order for her to stand properly. There you go. So other than that, that is about it. Probably another one of this shortest reviews I've ever had in this particular case. I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick side profile. Then I'm gonna do another side profile. Of course, we're gonna go ahead and do her back, which has that nice cape with the gold trim on there. Very nice paint app. And I love her hair, the way it got sculpted and everything. And there we go. I mean, like I said, there's not a whole lot of articulation, so posability is extremely limited. That is about it. If I had a stand on here, and you can tell there's the foot peg right there. Come on, focus, damn it. Right there. There's that foot peg. So if you don't have a figure stand of any kind, well, you will have some problems in standing her up. But let's go ahead and take one look at her face sculpt. So that is it right there. There you go. Man, oh man. Now, I have to say, you know, for such a small figure, I do like that they did take the opportunity to, you know, to do a lot of painting to make this, you know, pop as much as it does. But other than that, that is all I have in terms of my review of this figure. Like I said, it's very limited because of its size. But on a scale of 1 through 10, I can give it I think I'll go ahead and give it an 8. I think if it were a 6-inch figure, you know, on retro back, possibly it would probably be a 9 or 9.5 or a 10. It really depends. But nonetheless, you know, it's a good looking figure, you know, if you like the retro style. I mean, I grew up on retro, so no big deal. But it's okay. I like it nonetheless, though. So that's my take on this figure. Have you gotten one of these retro figures? And if so, do you have her? Do you like her? Do you hate her? Let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe to my channel. Every subscription and like helps my channel out immensely. And to further help me out, you can also go ahead and click onto the bell icon so you can receive notification when I upload new videos. Now, before I go ahead and provide my customary farewell, I'd like to go ahead and wish each and every one out there a joyous and safe holiday season, no matter how you celebrate it. This is Phoenix Draconis, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Peace.